Hey, I'm Eric Rokeach, and I'm here with Allie Schofield, and she is an awesome client over there at the Fitness Experts. And today, she is here to share her story with everybody, and she's got a pretty interesting one and things that she's accomplished there, and we're going to dive right into that. So, Allie, I appreciate you taking the time to come in and do this. And the first thing I want to do is I want to get a little background history. So, before you ended up going there, kind of like where were you in your life, maybe physically, emotionally, before you ended up going to the gym?
Okay, well, I'm a mother of three, so I had three young children before I started. I thought I was quite fit, but clearly I wasn't. And I definitely lacked the energy side, but thought it was down to having three small children. Made that as an excuse. I didn't eat well at all. And then I knew I wanted to do some kind of fitness. I tried different things in the past. But I actually saw an ad in our local paper for the fitness experts. And I watched a video online, and I thought I'd like to look at that. So I did their free trial and went from there,
Okay,
and never
now,
looked back.
now you saw the ad. Now, a lot of times people can see ads or see things, but there had to have been something that had clicked that made you say, all right, this is the time. Like, was there something going on that you were just like, this is the right time and this is the place I want to go?
Well, partly because my health, because I had high blood pressure, so I
Okay.
kind of knew I wanted to try to resolve that, and I had been trying. I've been put on medication,
Hmm.
so I kind of thought. Well, I actually thought my diet wasn't too bad then, but actually it was. I learned that since.
Hmm.
But for me, that was very motivational to try to fix that.
Okay.
And I could see they did it quite differently, and that kind of, I just thought it looked so good, so interesting, so different.
Okay. Plus, so right, so the health issues, right, and let's try something different. Obviously, I'm sure a little scary too, right, because you're young and you still, you got to make sure you take care of yourself for your kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so you see the ad, you go in, you try the free trial. What was that like going in for the first time? Kind of what was going through your thoughts in your head? Like, were you nervous? What was going on?
Yeah. Well, I enrolled my friend with me, my good friend. I was sort of, because I was a bit scared to go on my own,
Hmm.
and I was really nervous and scared to go in. Um, but I loved it. The trainer, it was Ross actually, was very good. Kind of looked after us, on our first session, made sure we were okay. Didn't hit us too hard.
Hmm.
But I knew I wanted to love it, and I was almost scared. What if I don't like this?
Hmm.
Is it another thing that I don't like? But actually, I really loved it, and like I said, I've never looked back.
Okay.
It's just grown for me.
Did they do a good job of making you feel comfortable when you walked in? Because you were nervous. You brought a friend, right? But did they kind of make
Yeah,
it more welcoming and feel like this is going to be okay for
yeah,
you?
yeah. Because I knew we were new. They knew we were new, so kind of looked after you a bit. And also, what happened then happens now with new members. The older members kind of know you're new, and I think they look out for you as well.
Mm.
And we certainly do that now. If new members come, you kind of try to look out for them and give them that sort of support, because everybody starts from somewhere.
Right. Okay. So it wasn't just the trainers. There were other people there who said, "Oh, Allie's new. Let's see how we can help her."
Yeah, and I just think so people kind of give you that look, that nod, like you're doing okay,
Hmm.
and so I think people can see you're nervous when you start, because you just don't know. It's not like going into a gym and running on a treadmill. You know what to do with that. It's just all very unknown.
Yep.
But,
Yep.
yeah,
So they do a good job of making you feel welcome, comfortable, and that everything's going to be okay.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
And then once you get into it, I'm guessing it's not as intimidating, right? Because as a woman going in there sometimes, right, you see them doing these crazy things, but then once you're
Yeah,
into it, it's really not that bad.
yeah, no, it's not, and I feel I got comfortable quite quickly actually. Maybe after a few weeks. Well, after a couple of weeks, I signed up for a year, so
Hmm.
I must have felt comfortable enough to sign up for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't take long, and yeah, it's continued.
Would you say that the trainers and the people there, would you say that it's kind of like a personal community? It's not just like disjointed, but it's like more of a connection?
Absolutely, and yeah, the trainers are great. New trainers come in as well. They seem to fit in really well,
Hmm.
and yeah, like I say about community with the members, I've got so many new friendships, through these people as well, which is really great. Um, and especially some longer term trainers, you get to know them really well. They get to know you. It's very friendly. It's not just about turning up and
Yeah.
getting on. I mean, you can,
Yeah.
but it's very much people look out for you, and
So so it's obviously the physical, mental side for you, but there's also a social side to it.
definitely, yeah, there
So
is.
would you say that maybe it's kind of like a family in a way?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and I think with Jamie, kind of overlooking it all, everyone knows Jamie, and
Yeah.
he's like the daddy of the family. Do you know what I mean? But you could go to him, and you could speak to him. Any other trainers? Yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
All right, so you enjoyed the process. They made you feel welcome. You came in. Let's talk about the fun stuff. Let's talk about the results. Like, obviously you went in there for health things. So what types of results have you seen in the process while working there?
Well, initially, I guess within the first year, just my fitness levels is what I noticed most,
Hmm.
and but then I did go into personal training as well, and my results really excelled then because I learned about nutrition, which I thought I knew about and I didn't. That's a huge part of it. And that's when it's probably a year and a half in, maybe I come off my medication for blood pressure because it was stabilised. I had to make sure it stayed stabilised initially, and then they took me off that medication. For me, that was huge, absolutely huge.
How'd that make you feel knowing you went in because of that? Now you don't have to take any meds.
It is brilliant, and I tell people a lot because I just think it's such a, I was quite young to go on medication for that kind of
Hmm.
issue, and I didn't want to be on medication for the rest of my life, not from that age.
Hmm.
Um, it's definitely the biggest thing. I mean, it's been a lot of really good things, in my opinion, what it's done for me, but
Okay.
that's medically got to be the best.
What were some of the other side things? Obviously, right, you have 3 kids, so you got to have the energy. You said that was down. Has your energy increased? Do you feel more active and better from that?
Actually, and it's when I look back, um, I used to read my children's stories in bed, maybe 7 p.m. I would be falling asleep reading those stories, and which now just seems really funny, but I just thought that was normal.
Hmm.
Now, no, it's so much more energy, so much to sort of get up and go and want to do more, and huge difference, huge.
Have you noticed differences in maybe the way the clothes are fitting over time and other things like
Yeah,
that? Yeah.
yeah, definitely. I lost a few kilos, but for me, it's my body fat. I'm very low body fat now, and just burning up the fat all the time, building muscle, which is what I now want to do. I didn't know that then when I joined, but that's kind of grown for me,
All right.
and it's an important part of it for me now, and to get strong.
Okay. So it's done a lot, right? So it's fixed basically your health problem, right? It's put you in shape. It's given you the energy to spend time with the family and kids. Would you
Yeah.
go as far to say, would you say that this has changed your life?
Yes, and I know it sounds a bit, but it has because I just have more confidence in my life. I've got something outside, my family and my family I love, but I never had anything outside that, and I have now. But it's also spread to my family. Like my husband now eats a lot better, like I do, and we're trying to sort of instill that on our children.
Hmm.
Fussy eaters, though, and I do. I probably get on people's nerves, my friends, because I do go on about it a lot. I
Hmm.
kind of try to sort of share what I've learned, and it has. Other people have taken it up
So,
because of that.
so you're actually, not only has it changed your life, you're actually helping to change lives for other people too, just based on what you've learned from the process.
Yeah, I try to. Yeah, and again, also I get that from people at the boot camps. They're inspiring. I'll talk about the members as well as the trainers.
Yeah.
They're very inspiring people. So it's kind of like a full circle. So I learn from them.
Yeah.
I try to pass that on.
Wow.
Yeah, and other people
So this,
taking it up.
so major impact obviously has changed. Basically, it's flipped your life completely around. Basically, kind of from what you're saying. Now this is really cool. It's a good story where you were to here, which where you've come working about it. You like the trainers, you like the process, the atmosphere.
Yeah.
There may be somebody who's watching this, be like, "This is a great story. I'm thinking about signing up, but they may still be on the fence. They're not 100% sure." What would you want to say to somebody who's on the fence?
Just really just do it. Just give it a try because for a start, you've got nothing to lose because it's a free trial. But I think probably 95% of people wouldn't look back because the workouts are very different. You've never been to anything like it at a gym. Like I said, you've got that good member support, good support from trainers,
Hmm.
the social aspect, and to get fit. I mean, really fit. You have to work hard,
Yeah.
but it's worth it. It's fun as well. You don't go in. Well, you might go in dreading it, but you'll come out smiling. You really will.
Right.
Yeah, it's well worth it.
And that,
It's to lose. You've got to do it. Got to try.
you just said something that made me think of something else. Is
Yep.
you've tried other places before this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does
Okay.
anything compare to this?
They don't compare. I mean, years ago, I used to try just keep fit. We used to turn up in a class. I used to go once a week. And okay, I guess my cardio fitness might have improved,
Hmm.
but to be honest, I didn't particularly enjoy it. I didn't relish going, and I certainly didn't notice any difference in my body. That's for sure. It was more of a task, if I'm honest, going sometimes. Then I tried a gym, and it's a ladies' gym, Um, and I kept up for a few months. I tried. And again, I'd say cardio-wise, it probably improved, but not my sort of body
Hmm.
composition, mainly because there were machines and you got on with it. I
Yeah.
didn't really know what I was doing. And again, I gave that up. So I've tried, I used to, all sorts of things I've tried over the years, but never really stuck to it.
Hmm.
But this, I think it is because it's different. It's not, your standard equipment, the different trainers, different ways. You won't go twice and do the same thing ever. My 3 years nearly of going, it's always different. You don't know what you're gonna get either, which is quite good.
Sounds like it's fun.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun.
Very cool. All right, now I want to just shift gears and just last few questions. I want to talk about your trainer itself, the types of trainers and people that they are, because obviously the trainers, right? You get any trainer, they can get you some results, but obviously he's done a really great job with you. So, are there a few words or phrases that you can think of that can describe them as people, maybe not just as trainers?
Yeah. Well, I mean, without a doubt, motivational, without a doubt. And like, think of my own sort of personal trainer as well. A lot of fun. So you can have, a bit of a laugh, a bit of banter, but yet they push you still.
Hmm.
I think that's important. But I'd say, most of them are just kind of, they make it fun and they have the right personality. You need a good personality
Yeah.
to get the atmosphere going. So I
Yeah.
think you've got that atmosphere. It really helps.
Would you say that they care about you?
Yes, yeah. As my own trainer keeps telling us, he has our best interests at heart. Sort of says with a laugh, but it's true. I think they
Hmm.
do. I think they want you to see the results because they do know what they're talking about. If you follow what they sort of tell you to do, both nutrition as well as
Yeah.
actual fitness, it will work, and they know that. And you know, you
What
just
is
need to go with it.
what does it mean to you? Because anybody, like I said, anybody can get a trainer somewhere and they can, do things where they can yell at you and say, do this. But what does it mean to actually have a trainer who has your best interests in heart and they care about you? What's that mean?
Well, it means a lot because you know what they're telling you will get you results you want. I think they know what you want to get out of it. They will talk to you,
Hmm.
and therefore they will push you. Sometimes you might not want to hear what they're going to say, what to do,
Right.
but because they do care, they do want to get the best out of you, just to do it. Really, I'm quite compliant in that respect because I know it's going to work. Um,
That's great.
but yeah, they're kind of your friends as well. So it's not just like you say, not just somebody shouting at you.
Hmm.
There's a personality there.
Okay.
They will get the best out of you as well.
Okay. Now, you've been there for a few years. You said it's completely changed your life. Like every aspect, it seems like is just so much better. So obviously, it means a lot to you. So,
Yeah.
let's say you stop going there. You can never see your trainers. You never see Jamie, anybody ever again. This was the last time. Couldn't call them, couldn't text them, couldn't email. Last time ever. What would you want to say to them?
I would thank them for sort of changing my life, really, my lifestyle, my health, my fitness, because it's priceless. Um, I'd attempt to keep going, don't give up, keep doing it for everybody else. And yeah, big thank you. Big
Awesome.
thank
Well,
you.
well, Ali, thank you so much for sharing your story. It's amazing, especially to hear where you were with the health issues and where you are now. That's always very inspiring, and I really appreciate the time coming on. And I want to wish you the best of luck with everything in the future.
Thank you very much.
All right, take care.
Okay, bye.